It is now emerging that the terrorists had frequented the DusitD2 Hotel for the past 3 months, a period they used to plot and familiarize themselves with their target. A worker at the hotel has told of his brush with death as he came face to face with one of the terrorists. Raquel Muigai has more.
The Riverside Complex building became a battleground for armed militia who had one mission: to kill. Strenuously taking over the building for more than 16 hours since 3 p.m. on Tuesday. 25-year-old Ruben Kimani, though happy to be alive, found himself in the middle of the ordeal as he was working at the DusitD2 Hotel and was just about to hand over to his colleague for the evening shift.
As we speak, I just don't want to be alone. I will wish to be with someone to talk, to keep on talking, because when you are alone, the scenes repeat itself. You hear something fall down, it takes you back to the bullets. You hear someone shouting, takes you back to those crying.
The DusitD2 Hotel, the main tenant in the complex out of a total of 45 tenants, was the assailants' first target, soon after one of them blew himself up at the nearby secret garden. The sound of the blast forcing many out of their seats and offices as they all got curious to know the cause of the blast.
When we were coming outside through the main entrance, we just arrived at the gate, the main entrance, to sit at the reception, when the shot rang like twice. Pop, pop. In the same process, people and other staff members from other outlets, from offices, were running from their offices towards our complex, towards our hotel.
According to our sources, one of the militants had frequently visited DusitD2 for the last 3 months. His visits, as our informant says, being twice or thrice a week. Moreover, the scar on his hand made him stand out, even when one could not clearly remember his face. However, he never would come alone, as our informant tells us. Most times, he would be in the company of friends and will always find a new place to sit within the hotel. Be it the main restaurant, the bar area, or even the swimming pool area, the militant will make himself comfortable before making his order, which would in turn be followed by constant nagging, as our informant tells us. For Ruben, however, the militant's dress code took him by surprise, as it made him realize that this was not a security drill they had been accustomed to. But due to the simultaneous gunshots that were fired, Ruben and his colleagues were forced to lie down, a fact he says made them more vulnerable.
So they came and found us there, they shot at us like point blank. Pow, pow, pow. They say some phrases, they shoot. They say some phrases, they shoot. Our eyes met, like for me and one of them. I was confused. I didn't know who this guy is when our eyes met. I'm not sure if he knew I was alive or not. So when our eyes met and I blinked, then when I was coming back to my senses, that's when they walked away.
Ruben still does not understand why the terrorists spared him. He was eventually evacuated by police officers. Raquel Muigai, Citizen TV, Nairobi.